What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the continuation of my Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown playthrough with episode 8. In the last playthrough we made it all the way through Borg space and Hirogen space to finally get to where we are today, and I believe we are fighting, well, we're in Malon, is it Malon, who are the people that dispel toxic space trash in space, but we have to basically go to a train station and continue our journey home. But if you enjoyed the content, feel free to hit that like button, don't forget to comment your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help the channel out. And if you want to watch me play live, feel free to hit that follow button on Twitch to stay up to date on when I go live. Well, what I said though, we are going to gather some resources and then head to the main objective. That's what we got. We got a trading station there. No, I haven't really got a lot to trade. Just trying to think of the best route to go. Probably, how hard to that one? 4 cycles. Let's go to get this dilithium here. Hunter ship. Hopefully I get some good rolls in today's stream. Nice. We're starting off strong. I would like to try and upgrade the warp core today as well. Launch 1 torpedo. Let's go with the workshop. 37, Jesus, that was terrible. We do have minus morale on the go today as well. So to upgrade the warp core, we need 180 uranium and 140 tritanium. We do have the dilithium crystals just about to upgrade that, so we will grab some dilithium as we go, hopefully as we go. Captain, we've received a stress call from a small vessel. The life support is failing and won't last much longer. Risk inviting the survivors directly on board Voyager. Transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Ooh. I don't really want to. There's plenty more to risk. Let's just do this. Oh, 300 morale. Minus. Alright, scan the array. That was a bad roll. A good roll. Right, we're maximum deuterium. Jesus. I do want to get, though, new engineering officers to level up. To get some morale boosted, and we do have some sick people, so... let's go that one. Not bad, 74. We're on 114, so we do need some uranium soon. So I believe it is 180. Ooh, so I might actually need more cargo space for that. Let's have a look. Because I don't have any food, let's just chuck it there. It's gonna be fun. Is there no food in the system? There is no food in the system. Ooh, 40 extra science points. I'll take it. Alright, we got enough tritanium. See if we can get some uranium. I know we're out. What can you do? Oh, battle stations. So, Malon. We are fighting the Malon. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
What are my orders? Attack the weapons. Clear.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I'm not sure how to avoid torpedoes.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Man, that took a lot of damage. Injuries. 7 of 9 is injured. Jesus. Ooh. Now that's a lot of damage. Okay. How much do I need for the walk core? 180. Ooh. Let's see what we could do. Nice. Let's hope I don't get in another battle. Okay. Alright. Before we get anywhere, let's upgrade this bad boy. Alright. And then repair and repair. See when we can get the trading station. Okay, we got 95. Okay. No, nothing else is broken, is it? Alright. Okay. And to upgrade that, we need 20. Let's get some repairs on the go. Alright, what can I trade? Probably nothing. Trade Tritanium 60 for Duranium 100. It's the only... Nah. See, 8 dilithium for 1200 food. Let's see. Alright, we have more power. Alright. We are making progress. And what do I need for max? That's a lot. Okay. Well, we can have that one back online? Yeah. Okay. Let's get the hull repaired. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh. 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 Alright. How is 7 holding up? Oh, infinite regress. You need 7 to proceed. Alright, well, let's grab this duranium. Then grab some food. What's that? Analyze the wreckage for scientific research instead of gathering resources. Well, I would like the resources, please, thank you. Alright, 8 dilithium for 1200 food. Yes, please. Alright. Let's go with food. Normal food rations. 100 deuterium for that. My goodness. I spent so much time just gathering some stuff in. Right, invite them aboard. What's his refugees? Captain, we have been hailed by a small vessel of refugees, warning us about the dangers in this sector. They seem quite intrigued by our ship and have expressed interest in exchange supplies for their journey, or even joining us. Invite them aboard. Their experience will strengthen our crew. 10 crew and 25 science. Trade supplies in exchange for some of their knowledge. 300 minus food for 75 science points. Let's invite them aboard. The refugees are happily joined us on our journey, Captain. They will need some Starfleet training and time to familiarize themselves with our protocols, but their experience and knowledge will certainly prove valuable. Let's go with that one. Okay. Now let's go do the main mission. Fresh out of geranium. Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's go. A trading opportunity. Voyager approaches a busy spaceport, a hub of interstellar traffic. Hope flickers with the crew. Perhaps here they can find someone to help them decrypt the enigmatic Starfleet message and possibly find a way home. Mr. Neelix, as an experienced trader, we should be familiar. This should be familiar territory. Go and make some friends. Lieutenant Tuvok, I'd appreciate it if our resident Talaxian came back in one piece. Only focus on finding a decipher 3 cycles. Focus on finding a cipher, but keep an eye open for trading offers 6 cycles. And focus on finding a decipher, but keep an eye open for interesting technologies. Could do 9 cycles. Good luck to the both of you. Alright, so 9 turns. Let's have a look at the next sector. What we got. Where are we? We are there. Or we can scan some stuff, can't we? So we do have the astrometrics lab upgraded, don't we? Well, there's some food. That'd be nice. And obviously geranium, which we desperately need. Preferably before I get into another battle. Ooh, dilithium. Worth it. Okay, okay. Let's have a look over this one. Possibly more food, people. Ah, food there. Well, that is a damaged freighter. We picked up faint distress signals from an unknown source. We should investigate the ship. Investigate and find out who or what it's calling. So that's a Malon freighter. So we'll do that once we get Tuvok back. So there's 1 food there. And there's also a mission here as well. What is this mission? Infinite progress. Our scans have picked up something in the sector that requires our attention. If our assumptions turn out to be true, things could get very uncomfortable very quickly. So that's what 7 was for. Infinite regress. Some dilithium. Some food. Okay, right. It's 23 cycles away. It's quite far out, this one. So all of this Maelong, like, pollution is crazy. Oh, 2 forgotten colonies. Stranded Borg probe and a forgotten colony. Interesting. And the last star system is this one, which doesn't have any Maelong gas clouds in. Scientists for hire. Oh, a repair station. That's fucking so far away, though. I'm good for 21 cycles. Let's go with that one. Right. Ooh. Hello. If you grab it. Alright. Just grab some food and some geranium. It's 8 cycles away, so we got enough time. Whoop, speed ahead. Send a shuttle into the ocean to collect food. Right here. Oh. 2 crew died? Really? Asshole. Let's go with that one. Right. All right. Increase morale bonus for replicator rations by 5. Replicator ration. Holodeck level 2. Officers' quarters. Yeah, I gotta make that, I think, don't I? Large hydroponics, a lighting module. Lowers energy keep up of hydroponics bay, large module by 25. Okay. Field studies. Increase XP now. Forest ship with an 80% deflector shield during combat. Increase shield recharge rate. Metaphasic shields, that's interesting. I feel like metaphasic shields would be probably the most handiest thing here. So, large cargo bay is what exactly? Excuse me? So that's what? 12 rooms? Okay. So that's what? That's like 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically that little section. Okay. I could chuck it there, I suppose, if I had the uranium, but we are using uranium to repair the hull. Alright. Captain, we have found an individual extraordinarily talented in the field of decryption. He has agreed to help us with our message. That's an understatement, Captain. He's a genius. It's just a shame we didn't manage to find anything else of interest. We'll beam back to Voyager with our new guest shortly. Good to have you on board. I'm Captain Catherine. Oh, it's this guy. Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. Your reputation precedes you, Captain. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for offering us your talent, mister. The name is Arcturus, and my talent is simply a gift my people take for granted. Don't sell yourself short, Captain. This man is a genius, as I was in the middle of negotiations when the Universal Translator went offline. Arcturus here stepped in and acted as a perfect go-between, and he's never heard either of our languages. Truly marvelous. The languages were simple. I mean, no insult, of course. Tried to learn more about his people. I can't see I've ever met a living Universal Translator. My people have a way with languages. I myself know over 4,000. Fascinating. I'm sure you'll decrypt our message in no time. We have already prepared your quarters. It seems Voyager's truly is a welcoming place. I am happy to help. In return, I would like to travel with you to a neighboring sector. It's a deal. Make yourself comfortable. Arcturus. I prepared our decryption progress report. My expertise may be of assistance to you. Forgive me for asking, but are you Borg? Yes, but I am no longer part of the collective. Voyager freed me. They showed compassion. Captain Janeway has been encouraging me to accept my own individuality. Amazing. I've never heard anything like that. If I recall correctly, the Borg designated your people as species 116. Yes, not our proper name. Now, shall we proceed with the decryption? Right. In the neighboring sector. 8 cycles. 13 cycles. Well, I'm almost out of food again. So I'm going to need to stop for some deuterium at the very least. Yeah, I know. It's not my fault. Keep running out of food. God, that is absolutely terrible. Alright. So metaphasic shield generator would be in a technology? No, combat. Ooh, 4 bio chips or bio, and it costs 6 in a square. Okay. I'm running out of room. I say I'm running out of room. I have all that to do, but you know. Alright, let's go down. Let's get some geranium first. Come on, give me a minute. Right. Captain, I may have uncovered vital information. Arcturus' abilities are uncanny. No wonder the Borg were interested in species 116. Much of the data is still garbled. However, I did decrypt a spatial grid which includes coordinates. Take a look. That's less than 10 light years from here. Maybe Starfleet found us a shortcut home, Captain. Be optimistic. Only one way to find out, Ensign. Morale plus 150. Helm, set a course. Let's see if Starfleet Command pulled through. Alright. I want to grab some, well, what's there? Let's grab some dilithium first and we'll head down. Nice, right. Why is there always a sickness? Captain, we've reached our destination. Continue. We're approaching the coordinates, Captain. Anything on scans? I am picking up a vessel, Captain. The signature is Starfleet. The Dauntless. The view screen shows an impossible image, a Starfleet vessel. As the image sharpens, the letters on the hull become visible. The USS Dauntless. I'll be damned, they came through. Scan the ship for life signs. Yellow alert, scan them. No life signs. No damage to the outer hull. Primary systems are online, including life support. Where's the crew? The answer is somewhere in that Starfleet transmission. Soon, Captain, I am making significant progress. Noted. Until then, send an away team to secure the vessel. Forgive my observations, Captain, but I'm surprised you're not more encouraged by this discovery. Experience taught me to walk the fine line between hope and caution, but I'll admit I'm leaning towards hope this time. Alright, okay. Well, basically engineering. So what have we got for engineering? That's decent. Right, I want to take 7 as well. And for what, Starfleet? Paris is... Ooh, Chakotay. Chakotay at 64. It's dirt. Oh, recommended pilot. So I want Paris. I want Paris. There you go. Start mission. We're on the bridge. The design is unmistakably Starfleet, but different. No crew in sight. Let's have a look. What we got. So we need 74 is required. Ooh, 600 food. Saucy. Let's just... I want the food. I need the food. Because I don't think that'll do it. Yeah, I want the food. The cross-section display reveals the ship is the USS Dauntless. Registry NX-081. Got 900 food. Very nice. However, its launch date is strange. Stardate 51472. If true, it would have traveled 60,000 light years in only 3 months. Heading down to engineering, what is this engine? We're experiencing energy fluctuations in the propulsion system. Well, I could probably do... So that one's there, and that one is there. Scan the engine with a tricorder. Access one of the consoles. Inspect the fuel type the engine uses, which gives me nothing. Suppose I can do all of it, and hopefully do something. Here we go. The designation of one of the consoles reads Quantum Slipstream Drive. Suddenly the engine powers up and the auto navigation kicks in. Captain, the engine, we're moving. We need to shut this thing down. Disconnect the power from the drive, or access the helm's controls. Well, that does nothing. Let's try it. Better. Despite the unknown drive, the team manages to block the intake of the ship, and the ship comes to a sudden halt. Gathering their senses, they realize how far they have traveled in such a short time, 15 light years. They inform Voyager. Nice. And I got 900 food from that. Fucking take it. Lieutenant Zillis. With Lieutenant Tom Paris currently unavailable, his duties are flight control. Okey-dokey. Right, let's switch out to some proper food, guys. Ooh. Normal food. Rations. Alright, so... I really want to build a large cargo bay. Thing is though, it's like of a chosen resource. Yeah. That is huge. That is humongous. 20 bloody cycles, my goodness. Alright, okay. And what do I need for the metaphasic shields? 80 duranium. Do we have any more? We have duranium in this system. See if we can get some. Herogen, interesting. Warp core overcharge, wasn't it? Warp core overcharge temporarily gains 1 additional energy that can be allocated freely. 20-second cooldown. Okay. Let's go with holographic distraction.
What are your orders, Captain?
Attack the weapons.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
At least it's a save, I suppose.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Moving to attack the aft. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, we got some food as well from that. Very nice. Ooh. Let's go with that. Very nice. What do I need for metaphasic shields? I remember now. I can build it. Some big projects underway here. Right, let's just grab some more uranium. Go with that. Very nice. 100. Alright. Let's grab some food. 400 food. Alright. Nice, 250 morale. Oh, I got an achievement. Armed to the teeth. Have a combined combat strength of 250. Oh, very nice. Alright, so we need to figure out morale. So I also have crew quarters. So let's go with... no, I want the officers' quarters. 2+ morale. Ooh, observation lounge. No, but it reduces maximum hull by 30. Okay. And accommodates 5, so we need officers' quarters. Let's go with that. Question is, can I upgrade a engineering office? It's cargo bay there. Oh, I can. Let's get an upgrade going. Alright. Okay. So, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders continue. Captain, the away team has returned. They're in sickbay for medical evaluation. I want their report as soon as possible. Captain, may I? I've managed to reconstruct the most crucial part of the message, a video from your superiors. Unfortunately, some of the parts of it are damaged beyond repair. A familiar face. A man's face resolves on the view screen. The familiar pips of a Starfleet Admiral gleam on his collar, Admiral Hayes. His voice echoes across the bridge. Slipstream technology is experimental and high risk, but it comes a long way in the past year. We've conducted 47 trial runs, all of them successful. In order to reach Earth, you'll have to remain at slipstream velocities for a full 3 months. We encourage you to try it. The Dauntless is equipped with all the necessities. Safe journey. We hope to see you soon. Captain, this is it. Starfleet Command really came through. I would say be cautious, but I'm going to lose morale, aren't I? Yeah. We don't know the risks involved, Ensign. Good call, Captain. This won't be easy. I've been looking over the primary systems, Helm, Ops, Tactical. They're all comparable to Voyager's. But it's a lean ship, Captain. No shuttlecraft, only one transporter, no holodecks, no replicators. Cramping the whole crew inside could be a problem. On my world, we were taught to endure temporary hardships. Surely seeing home again justifies some discomfort. Challenging. Does his approach truly apply? Curious. Why so invested? Snarky. Tell him that is no... Curious. Why so invested? You seem invested in our getting home, Arcturus. How come? I lost my family, lost connection with all I knew. If my work can help prevent that for your crew, I apologize if I overstepped my boundaries. Boarding the Dauntless would mean leaving Voyager behind. Isn't there a way to modify our own engines with the slipstream technology? Researching and adapting would take a long time, not to mention the resources, but yes. An interesting challenge. My people have a saying, why blaze a new trail through the mountains when a clear path lies before you? Counter, but is it wise to follow this path? Is the obvious solution always the best one? Perhaps not always best, Captain, but often the most certain. My crew's safety takes top priority. Lieutenant Lani, whatever, take whatever time and resources you need to figure out how to build a slipstream of our own. Captain, permission to raise a security question. Captain, I have a strong feeling I know where Mr. Doom and Gloom is headed. And let me assure you, I think he's extremely mistaken. Captain, the confluence of Artemis' specific skills, the Dauntless's opportune appearance, and his advocacy for its use is statistically suspect and warrants scrutiny. We encountered him by pure chance. He couldn't possibly have orchestrated this. He simply wants to help. Apparent randomness does not negate potential design. But he understands loss. He spoke of losing his own family. Surely someone who feels the pain wouldn't deceive people trying to get back to theirs. His intent remains unconfirmed, Captain. I recommend covert surveillance of Artemis. This will require my full attention, impacting other security operations. Well, I'm going to let Tuvok do it because I know this is all ploy. So let Tuvok monitor Artemis. Very well, initiate discreet surveillance. Oh, for goodness sake, it feels terribly ungrateful to repay Artemis' selfishness with suspicion. Captain, I've run the preliminary analysis on building our own slipstream drive. To put it mildly, the scale of the project is monumental. If there's one thing we have an abundance of out here in the Delta Quadrants, it's time. Alright, step 1 is twofold. We build the engine's shell, the core assembly, then we overhaul the deflector dish, turning it into the headlight for the slipstream. 1 core assembly blueprints. Okay. And where are these blueprints? Are they in the science laboratory? No. In the workshop. 140 duranium. My goodness. That's food. Need the food. That's deuterium. Alright. Let's go get some duranium then. Alright. I need fucking 5 people. Alright. Take that one off. And then turn that one on. Alright, and we want this one to be... Yeah, we'll go with deuterium. We'll go for the deuterium in there, and we can turn all of the cargo bays that are on deuterium off deuterium. So yeah, okay. Cargo bay. That's our cargo bay? That's hydroponics. Cargo bay. Put that back on that one. And could go 500 food, but I don't have the amount of food at the minute, so we can go duranium. All right. Let's go down. 45 duranium, that should be enough to work on something. Yep. 17 turns, my goodness. Okay. Well, let's go explore a little bit. Alright. So it gives us 5 personnel to work with. Okay. So let's level up a cargo bay. That's level 1. Ooh, we got dilithium. Used it. Oh, 1 crew died. Minus 60 morale. You sound bitch. Right. Well, that was uncalled for. Officers' quarters. Right. What's that? Alright, yeah. How do I unlock? What do I need? I need 50 for that, and I unlock a bunch of stuff. Food efficiency. Increase the number of crew members fed per 1 food by 1. 1 food now feeds 4 crew. Well, that's nice. Ooh. Ah. It's always the way. Oh, I don't need that. What's offline? What's offline? Alright. Okay. Let's build a fancy crew quarters. We've got enough material. Ooh, 70. 70 uranium. Let's grab this uranium. Right. Let's build some fancy crew quarters for the crew. Alright, 9 cycles. Alright. Right, Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's go. Captain, the distress signal is coming from that freighter. Signature indicates a species called Malon. No record of them in our database. Their vessel was heavily damaged and emitting theta radiation. Scans indicate a rise in heat and energy output. Its core appears to be destabilizing. A nuclear waste freighter. Are we within the blast radius? Affirmative. The energy signature indicates a blast radius that encompasses this entire sector. Evasion is statistically improbable. Captain, direct intervention is the sole logical course. Boarding the freighter is required. Oh my, Captain. I'm detecting 37 escape pods in the immediate vicinity, all radiated. Only 2 life signs remain. Survivors, can we beam them out? Unwise. The radiation would interfere with the transporter. Our time is expiring. Without intervention, they and Voyager will be destroyed by the blast. But if we just leave them, they are guaranteed to die. We can't let this happen. I might regret this, but I'm gonna try and save the Malon. We're going for the survivors. Their lives are paramount ideas. A shuttle could be modified with enhanced shielding for radiation. A manual recovery operation would be required, placing crew at significant risk. Our remote control probe, it could latch onto the pods and create a protective shield. Then we pull it in with the tractor lock. Automatic rescue. I'm wasting time here, but let's go with the shuttle idea. We're going with the shuttle. Start with the shield modifications. What are our options for resetting the radiation on board the freighter? I could synthesize an anti-radiation vaccine, but it would take some time. Our standard anti-radiation suits would offer some resistance. However, the radiation levels are extremely high. Safety is not guaranteed. Risk valuable time, produce the anti-radiation vaccine. Okay, get started on the vaccine, Doctor. Anti-radiation vaccine locked in the crew tree. Anti-vaccination. 10 turns. Let's turn the holodeck off a minute. Oh, I don't have shot bay up. Number 2, don't I? I must mention, I don't think I even have a shuttle. Okay. Craft anti-radiation shields in the workshop. In the workshop. And what is my workshop doing? Oh, 1 turn remaining. Step 1 complete, Captain. For step 2, we need to synthesize the Benamite crystals that focus elements. Once the crystals are stable, we can install them and hook up the power systems. 1 Benamite synthesized. Alright. Alright. So 7 thingies. How close is the next sector? It's quite far, actually, isn't it? 10 cycles away. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna risk that. Keep running out of stuff. Alright, so we getting there. We are getting there, people. Alright. Hull damage, typical. Alright, where are we at? We're almost there with thingy. Ooh. Alright. Oop. Yeah, I know. Right, how are we getting on? Ooh, build a repair shuttle. 12 turns. Ooh, gonna be kind of close. One, two, three.
What are your orders, Captain?
This is a save, I suppose.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack this. Ability ready, Captain.
I have no idea what to do there.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. 7 turns. And things are broken, aren't they? Oh, God. Okay. Alright, we are at 3 turns. Alright. Okay, Captain, we've reached our destination. Here we go, guys. Fingers crossed. Escape pods in sight, Captain. Ready for rescue operations. Send the shuttle team to rescue the survivors. 80% chance. Launch the shuttle. Success. Shuttle has cleared Voyager and is approaching the pods. Shields are holding. Team is now attempting survival retrieval. Successful. No radiation damage sustained. The shuttles are en route to Voyager. Beam them into the containment field in sick bay immediately. Both patients have sustained significant radiation exposure. They are stable but will require extended treatment for a full recovery. They confirmed their identities as Malon, a species whose very industry is tied to processing vast quantities of radioactive waste. May I talk to them? By all means, go ahead. I am Captain Catherine Janeway. You're aboard the Federation Starship Voyager. Controller Fiska, and this is Pelk, my apprentice. Thank you for saving us. I am glad we were able to. What happened out here? Our freighter containment systems failed. We abandoned ship when the core destabilized. It's on the verge of a catastrophic explosion. The cargo is gonna vaporize everything in the sector. Ask about the cargo. Why is your ship carrying such dangerous material? It's the cost of Malon prosperity. We dispose of waste so others can live in comfort. Well, one way or another, we must board this freighter and prevent the explosion. Wait, Feska, tell them about the Vihar? Ignore him, Captain. He's scared and wasting time. Hear Pelka out. His story might help us. Hold on, Mr. Fisk. If Pelka has something to say, let him say it. The Vinhar is an old freighter crew story, Captain. A creature born from radiogenic waste in the Theta storage tanks. Legend says it's a monstrous poisonous thing that wreaks havoc on Malin freighters. I never believed it myself, but during the evacuation some of the crew people saw something, a form. Hallucinations are one of the first symptoms of Theta poisoning. You know that. It's real, Captain, I swear. Please, you have to believe me. I'll take him seriously. I trust your word, Palk. Monster or not, of course it's clear. We'll board the freighter immediately. Any away team, get ready. Palk recruited. Nice. If you're going in, I'm coming too. You trusted me, so I must assist. I understand this vessel, it could improve your odds. Madness, you've killed yourself. I'm staying right here. If this freighter goes, I want to be anywhere but this toxic metal coffin. Hey! So I don't have a Vidian. I am terribly sorry. Ooh. 7 of 9 will come in handy here. And I'm guessing we're bringing Chakotay on board, as Chakotay is the only one with actual Starfleet stuff. And a phaser. Alright. Start mission. We're inside the freighter now. The vaccine's holding, but there's a blocked corridor ahead. Orders. Navigate around using knowledge of the Malin ship's design. Access disruptor pipes and find a way to bypass the session, or scan for the safest path forward with a tricorder. That's got the best success odds. Let's go with the best success odds. I know we need morale, guys, but at the same time, don't want the thing to blow up. You know what I mean? The team assessed the disruptor's pipes and finds a stable path around the wreckage. Their engineering expertise prevents further damage, allowing them to pass without issue. Alright. All this toxic steam, Captain. We need to vent the decks, but controls are offline. Ooh, this is risky no matter what it is. Malon, send Pelk to check the encrusted couplers. Crawl into nearby injector ports and open vents manually. Ooh. Let's go with that. Failure. Damn it. The team tries to unlock the vents manually, but the mechanism resists. A surge from the damaged conduit causes minor injuries before they finally get it open. Oh, they're injured. Moving on to the next deck. Darn. The airlocks on this deck are malfunctioning. If we don't act fast, we'll be flushed into space. Chakotay there. Evacuate the deck. The team evacuates the deck with practiced efficiency, escaping to safety before the airlock fully opens. They continue forward to the control room unharmed. Control room reaches. Ooh, this is not good. Control room reached. Watch out, someone's here. Must be the veneer Palk spoke about. He's screaming for vengeance and reaches for the self-destruct. Let's go and neutralize over there. The veneer attacks with feral strength, overpowering the team and triggers self-destruct. A blinding light engulfs the freighter and explodes in giant blah blah blah. Voyager destroys the entire sector. It went boom. Reload save. That's not easy. We'll up about a Vidian. Right. So I need... Have I got a shuttle in here? I do. Alright. See if I can do this again. Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's go. And send the shuttles. Alright. Alright, we're up to where we was last time. So we have Pelk. He's only level 4, but he's the Malon. Alright, okay. Ideally... Sun Balana. And... honestly, Chakotay is the only one. So let's give it a go. Try it with Balana instead of 7. Alright, we're inside the freight air block corridor. Alright, so we need to find a way through. Thing is, I could try that, but let's give it a go. Ah, success. Right. Pelk identifies a stable route around the damaged section, successfully avoiding the worst hazards. No injuries are sustained, and progress continues smoothly. All the toxic stems, Captain, we need to vent the decks. So... Alright, let's do that. Because we know we're going to survive that with that. Okay. The team carefully crawls. Yes, yes, yes. No one's injured this time. Alright, moving on to the next deck. Down the airlocks. So we know Chakotay gets us out of that one. Alright. Alright. Okay, this is the hard one because we need some stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem here. So I need... Let's go with that one. I don't think I'm going to roll good here. No, don't roll. Ship blows up. So I need... maybe Neelix. I don't know. It's a tough one. Maybe bring both Neelix and Chakotay. Alright. I'll try it one more time, the same thing. I'll try Neelix and Chakotay. Alright. Ask about the cargo. Alright. Hear Poco out. Alright. thing is, Neelix doesn't have a good thing. But I need Neelix. But I don't have a scientist. That's the problem. Problem, people. Problem. Kess has thingy, but I need. Go with that. See what happens. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is the one I'll get to. Right. It's still not good odds, but we'll give it a go. Oh, we did it. The team reaches the Vihar. Appealing to what remains of his humanity, he cancels the self-destruct and asks to return to his people to show them what their waste did to him. The team is beamed back with the freighter left intact. Thank God for that. Neelix, you absolute gem. Alright. Away team safely back on board, Captain. Hey, got achievement. Too boldly go. Heat and energy output readings returning to normal parameters. The freighter is stable again. We have to thank you, Captain. Without you, we would have kicked the bucket. Don't be so modest, Palak. You brought honor to our people today. Indeed, Palak, your courage, despite your fear of the Vihar, has been remarkable. Ask what the Vihar is all about now. Ask Palak if he wants to join the crew. Voyager could benefit from someone like you, so what do you think? Are you interested in coming aboard? Hey, me on Voyager? I would be honored. To see what other waste disposal technologies are out there, I accept. I'll miss you, Palak, but your future awaits. I do my best to earn my place. You've already proven yourself, Palak. We're lucky to have you. Don't worry, it usually gets easier after the first near-death experience. And if you ever need anything, advice, a snack, or just someone to talk to, then I'm your guy. Thank you. It means a lot to have someone look out for me. Now, I'd like to know how the Vihar is doing. Please accompany me to the sickbay, gentlemen. This man's condition is baffling, Captain. The radiation exposure is catastrophic, yet he clings to life. I don't understand how he's survived. Can he speak? A bit mumbled, but yes. I am Captain Catherine Janeway of the starship USS Voyager. Can you tell me who you are? What has happened to you? My name is Dreamak. I was a core laborer. When the radiation grew critical, they left me to die, like waste to be disposed of. You survived in that radiation for so long, unprotected. How? I didn't, not really. When my body failed, only my anger kept me alive. We didn't know, Dreamak. I thought the radiation would have ended you. I'm sorry. A core laborer's life is cheap, Feska. Deaths are just collateral damage. It's more profitable to replace us than to protect us. That's the truth. No one talks about. Will you return to our people? Tell your story. I don't know if they will listen, but I'll make damn sure they'll see me. Offer help with the anti-radiation vaccine. No one should endure what you have, Mr. Dreamak. If you're serious about changing, we can help. How so? Our doctors developed an anti-radiation vaccine. It won't eliminate all risk, but it will significantly improve safety for core laborers. It won't erase the past, but it's a start. Thank you, Captain Janeway. I once explored a safer waste management solution myself, but the Malon reject costly alternatives. Perhaps you can make use of my ideas. Here. That's very generous, Mr. Dreamek. Now, go get some rest. Once you're fully recovered, we'll take you wherever you choose. Farewell. Morale plus 400. Good, sending morale. Farewell, Captain, and farewell, Palak. Safe journey. So long, Fesker. Wherever this takes me, maybe you can drop by for a visit. Nice. Man. Let's repair some systems a minute. Alright. Integrate the core and power systems in the workshop. Alright. Let's go to the next system because we have done everything we have done there. Food, people. This would be a good start. Items research. Track to beam level 2. Ooh, interesting. Let's go with that one. For the moment. Yeah, I know we spent too much time in this sector, but what can you do? Step 2 is done, Captain. Now for the final phase. Installing the dedicated control matrix, the drive's brain. Then we load the phase correction software and run final calibrations. We'll need one computational control and nanite calibration. Okay. Well, we need food, so... No, I'm just going with that one. Oh, 200. Lame. Fucking lame. So, in the workshop, what do we need? We probably need... Oh, just... Oh, okay, we got some Borg stuff. That's good. So, we got just enough thingies. So, we need 30 geranium. How do I, like, deselect it? Or just turn it off, don't I? Or I just have to keep it processing. I think that may be how it goes. Okay. Why? Why? Why is it roll me dirty? Oh. I feel like this game's out to get me sometimes. Okay. Whatever that meant. Alright, 48. Is that enough? I can't remember. Oh, I just need 30. Right. So the sensor array is level 2. And we probably can't do anything at the minute. So that's the navigational deflector. So the sensor array would be where? A dreadnought ally. I don't really want allies. What's that? Captain, this may come as a surprise, but the crew is unsatisfied with the layout of the ship. Maybe a little rearranging would lift their spirits. We know we might even uncover a few hidden treasures along the way. Agree. Promise to demolish 4 rooms and rebuild as many. Suggest to only demolish and build 2. Not now. We got more pressing matters. Let's go with 2. Let's go with shield generators, I would think, because I can put shield generators down there. So, build 2 new rooms. Let's have a look. Why can't I build it? Right, okay. Demolish. Where's level 2? Right, level 1. Right. And then build it here. Go that there. Right. Captain, we've reached destination. Let's have a look. Mysterious readings. Voyager encounters a desolate asteroid in the depths of space. Its surface emanating strange readings. Captain, the closer we get, the more erratic my sense of readings become. I can't get a lock on anything. Shipwide power failures. All systems are offline, including life support. I want an away team on site. Looks like we have to bring back the power manually. Okay. And I want to say, we'll go with Neelix on that one. I think. So we only need 1 doctor. We need along the okay. Yeah, I'll be good. Right, Captain, we're in a total darkness and the turbulence are down. What's our approach? Let's go with that one. Calm everybody down. The team reassuring words steady the crew. They move swiftly through the dark corridors, reaching main engineering. Captain, we need to get power back online. What's the plan? Innovator, manually ignite the plasma ejectors from inside. Interesting. That would be critical, gives us 600 deuterium. The other one gives us 60. Ooh, okay. Let's try that one. Success. Vilana carefully ignites plasma ejectors. As the ship powers up, crew members enter visibly distressed. They report being attacked by something in the dark. Captain, the crew is panicking and hurt. They need reassurance. What's our approach? Well, take action and go investigate. Clearly I cannot do that. And I don't have enough for that. So I'll just... go with that. Go with a crit. Or almost a crit. The away team calms the crew, gathering valuable information about the attacks. They follow the lead into the dark parts of the ship where the power has yet been recovered. Moving deeper in the ship, wait, there's something, unknown creature ahead. It's hurt by our light, but armed and hostile. How do we approach it? Could try to reason with it. The team slowly lowers their weapon, speaking calmly. The alien listens. Eventually, it lowers his weapon. The alien follows the crew willingly to sickbay for containment. Okay. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, tell me more about our guest. He refers to himself as a creature of the void, Captain. He has a few battle wounds, but that's the least of his problems. Data radiation poisoning, he's dying. Are you allied with the Malon? We're aware of the Malon, but we are not allied. We simply trying to cross this region of space. They will come for me. Why? They're killing us, poisoning our space. Empathetic. Why are the Malon poisoning them? The Malon are killing your people. There must be a reason. We don't know. Tried to intervene, angered them, poisoned, forced to flee, found asteroid, waited until you came. So the power failure was your doing? Fired EMP pulse, wanted to remain unnoticed, thought Malon had aliens here. Captain, his condition is deteriorating. Your medicine won't work. He must return me to my people. Without them, I can't survive. He's right. Whatever I try just doesn't seem to help. I must go home. I can show you where. Very well, Helm. Stand by to receive the coordinates. We're taking our guest home. Okay. Bring the night alien to his people before it comes to poison. And where is his people? Back there. I know, but I don't have enough food rations. Yay, okay. Got some morale, people. Wow. And we got a nice little 4 slot here. For something. Maybe I could put sickbay then. Or the second sickbay. That'll actually be better because I can move shit around. Alright. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Vessel in visual range, Captain. More creatures of the void. Open a channel. No response. They're actively evading our presence as if they were afraid. Wait, another ship approaches. A hazardous visitor. Suddenly, a massive ship looms beside the first vessel. Its corroded hull venting toxic green gas into the void. Voyager's bridge falls quiet as a new, unpredictable player enters the field. We've got company, Captain. Looks like a freighter. They're hailing us, Captain. This is Controller Emek of the Malon. My sensors tell me a void creature is on board your ship. Why is that your concern, Controller? That creature is wanted for crimes against my people. Hand them over. What crimes exactly? That is not your concern. Hand them over now. Mr. Emek, I need to know what's going on before we cooperate. Ask whether they are at war with the void creatures. That's an 85% chance. Or ask Emek what he is doing here. Let's go with that one. The gas that's your ship's emitting, what's it all about? My civilization produces over 6 billion isotons of nuclear waste every day. This region is perfect disposal site. They've been using this space as a dumping ground for their antimatter waste. Now hand over the void creature or I'll stop asking nicely. Try to find a peaceful solution. Offer radiation recycling to stop waste dumping. Controller, perhaps we can find a better solution. We have a system aboard that can eliminate your waste cleanly. You speak of a solution. What kind of technology could possibly replace generations of Malon industry? Come aboard, see it for yourself. Very well, I'll humor you, Captain. Show me this so-called miracle of yours. Ensign, energize when ready. Let's not keep the guests waiting. On it, Captain. Welcome aboard, Mr. Emek. We appreciate you coming. Your technology intrigues me, Captain, but I fail to see how it benefits the Malon. This device can purify your waste, eliminating the need to dump it into space of these void creatures. Impressive, but my people profit from our current methods. This would put us out of business. There are other ways to profit, ways that don't harm innocent life. Sentimentality won't feed my crew, Captain. We require you to hand over the void creature. Convincing Mick to accept the radiation recycling technology is 85%. Is pretty good odds. Mr. Emek, this isn't sentimentality, it's good business. This technology offers you a new, more efficient industry without any messy interstellar disputes. Success. A new industry. Intriguing. However, this method would threaten my survival. Double down. New future for the Malon. This technology offers absolute waste purification, eliminating risk and opening new economic avenues. It's the path of lasting prosperity, not destruction. I failed. Your technology sounds distant. My crew needs assistance now. My terms remain. Hand over the creature. No, I've agreed to help this void creature. No, we promised we would bring him back to his people, and I intend to keep my promise. Don't be foolish. Your puny ship won't last 10 seconds against mine. That remains to be seen, Mr. Emek. Your presence here has exceeded all courtesy. Get off my ship, and we'll settle this matter once and for all. Alright, all hands to battle stations. Wait, let me speak to my people. I will ask them to assist. The void creatures make contact with his people, relaying that Voyager treated him well and promising their protection for the Malon. In response, the little vessel shifts its position, its weapons now aimed squarely at the Malon ship. My people will fight alongside you, Captain. This quadrant never ceases to amaze me. Let's live to tell the tale. Battle stations. Alright, who do we have on... Oh, we got Tuvok back. Let's have Tuvok. Hello, Tuvok. A polluting torpedo. Polluting torpedoes fires a polluting torpedo, dealing damage over time to shields and hull. Don't really want to do that. Let's go shield overcharge. Let's go.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, target 300 shields. I have 300 shields.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I really don't know how to get rid of those.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. How do I target torpedoes? You interfere with our business, Voyager, but know this. The Malon remember every insult, every toxic residue. You will regret this. The mainland are retreating, Captain. However, the Void creature ship remains at a distance. It seems they are waiting. Captain Janeway, you've ended the suffering of our people. This poison in our space will cease. You deserve to live without fear of contamination. We will remember this day and Voyager's kindness. It's been a pleasure, Ensign. Prepare to beam our guest back to the vessel. Farewell, Captain. May your people know peace, as we now will. Energize now, Captain. The Void creature safely returned to its people. Let's hope this brings lasting peace to this region. Helm, return us to our old course. Morale 800. I'll take that. Captain, the Slipstream prototype is ready for initial trials, and it does look promising. Captain, forgive the interruption. I have found no conclusive evidence of foul play on Arcturus' part. However, I have reanalyzed the Starfleet transmission. It is a masterful forgery. Therefore, I have recreated the original unaltered version on screen. Admiral Hayes returns to the view screen, although with a hint of sadness in his eyes. This time, his voice is clear. Apologies for everyone at Starfleet Command. We've had our best people working around the clock to find a way home for you. But despite our best efforts, there is not much we can do for you. We've sent you all the data we've collected on the Delta Quadrant. With luck, you'll find at least some part of it useful. Maybe enough to shave a few years off your journey. We hope to see you soon. There's no miracle ship, no shortcut home, but if the Dauntless isn't Starfleet, find Arcturus. I want him on my bridge, now. He was on the Dauntless with my engineers, analysing the ship's controls. Send an away team and bring him back. I want the truth from him, if that's a language he speaks. And let me guess, a different sector. Yes, over this one. All the people are hungry. I know. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Let's go. Recommended traits. Borg. Alright. Borg on the team. And we're gonna go with... Let's go with Chakotay. And... Just trying to think. I'll maybe go with Tuvok. Let's go with Tuvok. That way I covered everything. I got negotiation power. I have whatever the Starfleet is. I have 2 of everything. Minus the engineering, which I only need for like 1 section. So... We've located Arcturus. He's on the bridge. Talking to some of the engineers. Orders. Order Arcturus to come to Voyager. The team orders Arcturus to follow them back to Voyager. He appears to be caught off guard, but suddenly lunges at the main console and shouts, "I'm not coming with you, but you will come with me." He has to stop Arcturus from pulling that lever. Their phase is set to stun. The away team hits Arcturus, who stumbles. Enraged, he cries, "I was right about you," and activates the console. Dauntless starts moving, and the away team is beamed into the brig. The brig force fields are jamming our transporters. We have to break out. Use Borg modifications to get through the force field. One of the X-Borg alters their bioelectric fields and walks through the force field. They deactivate it from the other side, freeing the rest of them. The Dauntless is too fast. At this rate, Voyager won't be able to keep up, let alone beam us out. We need to slow down this ship. Combination of this too. The away team accesses a console and tries to gain control of navigation. Although Arcturus destroys the navigational controls, they are still able to alter course. The ship doesn't stop, but it slows down. We have to make it back to the bridge so Voyager can lock onto us, but Arcturus is still there. Is it possible to stop him from going through with his plan? Approach Arcturus. It's not too late. Hide on the bridge. Where's the last one? Let's go full on critical. The team sneaks onto the bridge and hides. Arcturus, preoccupied with navigating the ship, mutters about revenge and their trajectory, Borg space. The team sends a disparate silent signal to Voyager. Dauntless entered the slipstream. I can't get a lock on the team. Holy, Dauntless is picking up speed. We can't keep up. There's no other choice. We have to use our own slipstream. Captain, the drive hasn't been tested. We can't say how long it will remain stable, or... Consider this a test run now, Lieutenant. Slipstream stable for now. We're gaining on Dauntless. Hail Arcturus. Greetings, Captain. I see your mock drive is working. Ask him why. If we offended or harmed you, you need to tell me. Why are you doing this? You want to negotiate, Captain. Your diplomacy destroyed my world. Remember your alliance with the Borg? Your intervention against species 8472? They were our only hope, Janeway. And you snuffed it out. My world assimilated just weeks after your precious alliance. Billions consumed so you could get home. I hope to take you all with me, but I'll settle with scraps. Soon this ship will return to my homeworld deep within Borg space. When that happens, you'll be assimilated with them. I will rejoin my people, your away team, and I will spend the rest of eternity as Borg. Keep up with the Dauntless and beam the away team back. Lock onto the away team as soon as we are close enough. Captain, the slipstream is destabilizing. It's interfering with the transporter lock. Oh god, here we go. Temporary stabilized slipstream, emergency computational surge. That's 70% chance, the best one I got. Perform an emergency computational surge to stabilize the slipstream. Success. Slipstream temporary stabilized. Beam the away team out, 70%. Get a steady lock and beam them over. Success. I've got a lock, energize them. Damn you, Janeway. Damn you and all your... With a violent bang, Voyager is flung out of the slipstream. The rescued away team safely aboard. Arcturus is left behind, travelling with the Dauntless towards Borg space to be reunited with his people in a simulation. Away team is safely on board, Captain. We are clear of the slipstream and Arcturus. Species 8472, the Borg, Arcturus. The Delta Quadrant demands impossible choices. I save my crew and doom a civilization we never knew existed, until it came looking for revenge. Enduring to the bridge. Casualty reports are minimal, bumps and bruises mostly. The real headache is the drive, Captain. We were lucky the conduit held out as long as it did. 5 crew got injured, main engineering got damaged. I'd run a diagnostic, but I'm guessing we're gonna need new Benamite crystals. The old ones are deep fried. Take care of it. Janeway out. Can I make Benamite crystals? I can? Which sector am I in? Oh, I'm in that one. Okay, cool. Materials recovered. Right. Right, we're at 300 science now. Okay. Let's go with hydroponics, because I can build that, like, there, hopefully. Alright. Nice, get some crystals. For 10 cycles, I don't know if I can do 10 cycles. Yeah, I'd rather take 50 morale than not. Alright. Let's go with it. Oh, one crew died. Asshole. Hey, alright, got 4 crew. Nice. I'll answer in a minute. Let's do this mission, shall we? Alright. The debris field is covered in scraps of metal, scraps that look oddly familiar enough to leave a sickly feeling in the pits of the crew's stomach as they stare frozen. Suspicions confirm, Captain. These remnants are from a Borg cube. So chances are high we'll either encounter the collective or whatever destroyed the cube. Let's hope species 8472 isn't staging a comeback. I want continuous long-range scans of the sector. No surprises. Helm, continue course. Captain, if I could grab a moment of your time. Mr. Neelix. Captain, I fear the Midnight Snacker has returned. The what? The Midnight Snacker, Captain. Over the past few days, food has repeatedly disappeared from the kitchen, especially at night. I'd like to ask that stronger measures be taken. Perhaps an armed security detail. Okay, random. Yeah, let's send Tuvok, why not? Lieutenant Tuvok, please investigate this matter. It's important we ration our food. We can't have it vanishing. Of course, Captain. This culprit will be found. Thank you for taking this serious, Captain. Okay. No food in that sector. There's a sector over that had food, I'm pretty sure. No, there's no food here either. Hey, what's up, Miles? Welcome to the stream and greetings from the pub. Are you having a good time there, buddy? How is things your end? Let's grab some deuterium. Alright, I see that's large hydroponics done. No, I don't want Borg. I just want to stay away from Borg. Had to leave a show at Playhouse because of a sensory overload and got gout in left foot and inflamed right toe. So you tell me how. Well, yeah. So you're not having a good time. Kind of you had a good time, but then you got overwhelmed. Had to leave. Good time. Trying to work out what to upgrade here. Probably bad to do the crew. Give it a go. All right. Midnight Snacker revealed. In sickbay, the doctor hovers over a patient, performing a meticulous examination. As the view draws closer, the patient identity is revealed. 7 of 9. It's just his 31st. I had to come out. Well, happy birthday to Jess. What happened here? I was able to identify 7 of 9 as the Midnight Snacker. However, she claims to have no recollection of her actions. I brought her to sickbay to have the doctor run an assessment on her. It's fortunate you acted quickly. My assessment reveals 7 is gravely ill. These readings are quite concerning. Where am I? What is going on? You're in sickbay, 7. The doctor has been running an evaluation on you. I feel perfectly fine. Quite the opposite. These readings indicate you've been afflicted with a form of dissociative identity disorder, or DID. Normally, it presents as multiple personalities interacting with the host. However, in your case, 7, these personalities are remnants of those you once assimilated. Quite fascinating. Is there a way to cure it? Regrettably, no. DID originates from overwhelming childhood trauma. As I see it, 7 is the only one who can navigate and control this state. Do you have any ideas when this started? I am uncertain. A peculiar sensation has persisted since our arrival in this system. The Borg cube debris. It is unsettling. I suggest we investigate it. Agree to check out the debris field. Helm, set a course back to the Borg debris field. Let's hope we don't run into any unwanted attention. Alright, let's grab some deuterium and get the ship fixed up a second. Where is the engineering officer's level 2? Alright, let's get those two on hull repair. Alright. Get 9 on that. Okay. Captain, the doctor just caused a security intervention in the mess hall. He was exhibiting abnormal behavior following a recent medical emergency. He appears to have become fixated on the decision he made. diagnosis indicates a conflict between his ethical and cognitive subroutines. Caught in this feedback loop, he is obsessively reevaluating his actions. At this point, he is no longer fit for duty. He has to overcome this to grow. The Doctor has been granted extended time for reflection to process this accident. He is not alone. A rotation schedule ensures he has company all the time. There are already signs his condition is improving, though he still has a long way to go. 30 turns for the Doctor? My goodness. So, who is in the sick bay if the Doctor's not? Where's the sick bay? Okay. Well, Pelek has Doctor experience. Yeah, let's put Tom in there. Tom is the nurse after all. Okay. Excuse me?
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Will you stop damaging my hull?
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I suppose it is a save.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, yeah, get out of there. Alright. Yeah. I know I have. But what am I to do? Alright. Alright. $150 I need for that. And it takes up that how many? So 6 along. I have space. Oh. Let's just do this for a minute then. Captain, we reached your destination. Orders. Captain, I found something you might want to take a look at. Ah, a green glow bathes the front of Voyager, pulsing its hypnotic color as debris drifts lazily before it. The diamond shape allures the crew as they stare in awe. A vinculum, a central Borg processing hub. It controls, integrates, and unifies the drone's mind, while suppressing individual thought. It must be initiated It must have initiated a direct link with my neural pathways, resulting in impaired functionality. Is there a way we can deactivate it? I have dismembered many vinculums. I request immediate transport of the device for analysis. I caution against that, Captain. It could potentially draw the Borg to Voyager. I can neutralize the linking system before any signal is transmitted. My Borg knowledge is sufficient. Or, if we prefer not to be assimilated, I can build a drone to shut down the link remotely. That will take some time to fabricate though. Let's beam on board. 7, I trust you. Let's beam this thing on board and get you working on it right away. I don't want a reason for the Borg to visit. Analyze in the science laboratory. Currently researching that. And Viniclum takes 11 turns. Right. What do you mean, not enough room? Not enough crew. Okay. I need phasers, just in case. And I need to build a hydroponics bay. I suppose I can build one up here for the moment. Right. Right, that's 250 morale. Alright. Oh, motherfucker. Viniclum researched. Okay. It seems the Borg probe has been stranded in the debris field. Scans indicate that Borg are on board it, but it seems they have been disconnected from the collective and are now confused and aggressive. Let's just leave for now. Right. I have concluded the Viniclum's analysis, Captain. It contains a pathogen, a virus uniquely engineered to eradicate Borg physiology. Reprogramming it will cure my condition. However, we must proceed with haste. During this Viniclum's disassembly, a detection signal was emitted. My confidence in avoiding this was misplaced. Borg activity in the sector will rise, threat level +2. Well, looks like you are a little out of practice, maybe 7. Time to get you back on track. I'll start right. Captain, a ship is approaching, is armed to the teeth. They're hailing us. Then, I am aware the Viniclum is on your vessel. Return it at once. You don't know what you are tampering with. And who are you, mister? Ven, my species has been almost completely assimilated by the Borg. That's why I want to know why you are tampering with my virus. Your virus? That virus is tormenting a member of my crew. Impossible. It's a biological weapon intended to destroy only Borg. It won't affect other species. This crew member is Borg. She became an individual. I demand that you cure her immediately. A cure? Why would we have developed a cure? The Borg deserve only eradication. Your Borg will be dead soon. My men sacrificed themselves, allowed them to be assimilated in order to introduce the virus into the collective. I won't allow their actions to be in vain. Return the Viniclum to me now. Captain, I propose a mind meld with 7 of 9. It is possible I could heal her, preventing conflict with Mr. Ven. Captain, a mind meld with 7 in her current state is highly dangerous. Her unstable neural patterns could cause serious harm to Tuvok. So that's a 85% chance. An 80% chance risk conflict. it was 85% chance to do that. Go ahead, Lieutenant Tuvok. But be vigilant. At the first sign of critical stress, disengage. Our objective is to cure, not another casualty. Success. Initiate mind meld. Correcting neural divergences. Consolidating fragmented identities. Integrate re-established. 7. How are you feeling? Better. The others' thoughts have receded. I am just me. Thank you, Tuvok. I appreciate your intervention. You actually saved the Borg without destroying my greatest creation. Well done. Now hand over the vinclium, and place it with it placed its places within the debris field, so the collective can find it and the contagion can spread. Leave the vinclium to Ben. Mr. Venn, I may not condone your actions, but I see your suffering. We seek no conflict. The vinclium is yours. Threat level -1. You've finally understood. Good. We depart. Safe travels, Captain. You surrender the vinclium to that man. It will infect more Borg like me. Is that acceptable to you, Captain? 7. The priority was your safety, and the safety of others who fight is irrelevant. Is there a difference for you between me and an unknown ex-Borg? My existence is not worth more than theirs. I cannot accept this. 7. Wait. I believed in your ability to see beyond Borg classifications, Captain, yet it seems your empathy extends only as far as our unity. Farewell, Captain Morale. What? Sacrifices countless in his life. That's a tactic I expect from the collective, not Starfleet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I made a boo-boo. Captain, we've integrated the Benamite into the drive, but we've got a new problem. We ran some simulations and the results are downright alarming. The Benamite won't hold under quantum stress. After approximately 17 seconds, Voyager will enter a series of phase variances which will prove fatal for the ship and crew. With a few adjustments, we might be able to avoid these phase variances entirely. However, we'd have to do it on the fly while already in the slipstream. A simulation beforehand could prove useful. 1. Analyze phase variance. Wouldn't this require an immense number of position calculations? We were hoping our Borg Brainiac could lend us a hand. Captain, I fear my mathematical capabilities are inadequate. These implants, which handled such complex computations, have to be removed by the doctor. Without it, the margin for error is too high. Sounds to me like we need a fallback plan. That's it, a fallback, like a safety brake. What if we intentionally drop out of slipstream before the phase variance becomes critical? We'd minimize the quantum stress. If we can't take one giant leap, maybe we can hop our way home. Good thinking, gentlemen. Integrate the emergency brake and keep me posted. Joe, I think I lost 7 of 9. Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Well, that's not good. I didn't want to lose 7, but I lost her in anyway. Can I go back? I made a mistake, and the mistake's got to stick with me. Son of a bitch. We'll just have to remember for the next time, the vinclium needs to be, like, destroyed. I'm sorry, 7. Right, so the doctor's back. And how long we got left on this? 4 turns. Ah, I'm out of food again. What a surprise. Alright. Really? Combat straight away.
What are your orders, Captain?
One of my orders.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Can't believe I lost 7 of 9. I didn't have it for very long, did I?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
That is good.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Can't believe I've
Ability
got
ready,
that.
Captain.
Well, it was a choice I made, and I'm not gonna revert saves just to fix a choice. Alright. Yeah, let's get out of this sector. We're ready, Captain. There's a catch, though. We need a shuttle to take point, like a sounding boat in uncharted waters. It would navigate the shifting phase variances. Essentially, the shuttle would provide real-time data fractions of a second before Voyager encounters them. Here's the complications. Standard auto-navigation subroutines simply can't process and react in time. It's going to be tight, but Nine and I can manage it. Got the emergency brake ready if we need a fast exit. I'm booked at the helm, Captain. Need another pilot for the shuttle. I'll take the shuttle, Captain. Alright, Chakotay, but you'll need someone focused entirely on sensor data. I'll do it. I've already reconfigured the enhanced sensors algorithms needed to track the phase variances. Commander, take Ensign Kim. His sensor algorithms expertise will be crucial. Prepare for launch, and good luck. Doesn't this end in badness, though, yeah? The shuttle's in position. Let's get this over with, Captain. Red alert. All hands. This is Captain. Report to your station. Secure systems and stand by for the jump to slipstream. We're receiving the shuttle's data. Slipstream is stable for now. Steady as she goes, Lieutenant. Phase variances are getting volatile, Captain. I think I can compensate, but the shuttle's telemetry is feeding me course corrections and simultaneously signaling for an emergency abort. The simulations were wrong. I cannot assess whether this is an immediate structural threat or a sensor malfunction. I'm going to use script abort. Congratulations, let's travel. Captain, your swift actions has brought us some time, but the struggle to maintain morale is far from over. Our crew spirits are fragile, their patience worn thin. We cannot rely on short-term solutions. We need a long-term strategy to address this underlying issue. We are alive, and the shuttle team made it too, Captain. Establishing coordinates. We just jumped about 10,000 light years. It's no longer a question of if we get home, but when. Jamie to engineering. How's the slipstream drive? It's a wreck, Captain. I'll see what I can salvage, but I don't think we'll be making any more slipstream leaps in the future. We'll make do with small steps. Let's scan our whereabouts. I want to know everything about this region before we proceed.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. My analysis confirms high Borg activity in this sector, which has placed Voyager under constant yellow alert. Captain Janeway has, with her characteristic optimism regarding calculated risks, devised another shortcut for Voyager's journey, one in which the Borg are intended to play a significant role. The objective is the acquisition of a Borg transwarp coil, a powerful Borg propulsion technology. My comprehensive assessment of all quantifiable security risks was overlooked. The captain terms this a desperate gamble. I categorize it as a significant security protocol violation, with a 98.3% probability of assimilation or destruction. My comprehensive contingency brief has already been compiled.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, this is slightly awkward. With all the Arturus chaos, that message from my old man completely slipped my mind, or maybe, just maybe, I was subconsciously hoping the Delta Quadrant would swallow it whole. No such luck. It was short. He was never one for unnecessary words when a sharp, concise point would do, unless, of course, it was his annual Prime Directive lecture. Then he could go on for hours. But I'm beating around the bush. He said he misses me, and that he's proud of me. Right here, I'd usually have a killer sarcastic comeback, but honestly, I'm speechless. But what do you even say? On a more celebratory note, tomorrow is the grand premiere of my holo-novel, The Adventures of Captain Proton, Spaceman First Class, Protector of Earth, Scourge of Intergalactic Evil, locking horns with Dr. Chaotica and Queen Arachnia. It is my tribute to those classic 1930s Flash Gordon and sci-fi B-movie serials, a treasure of the past. I'm gonna try and recruit the captain for a cameo. Wish me luck. Supplemental. Apparently, the slipstream dumped us into a sector teeming with Borg. Red alert became green alert. The captain wants to make another bold and possibly reckless maneuver, acquire a Borg transwarp coil, their propulsion tech to travel vast distances. I'm not sure I like this one.
Captain, I've detected an inbound Borg probe. Time to intercept 5 cycles. 1 transwarp coil on a silver platter. Alright, minus 35 per cycle. This is not good. Already starting off in minus here, guys. Well, there we go then, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode 8 of my Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. We have made some choices in this episode which resulted in the loss, or not necessarily loss as in death, but the loss of she left the ship. Oh, 7 of 9 left us. I didn't want that to happen, but choices are permanent, so we have to deal with that as it happens, unfortunately. We're now obviously within Borg space. I'm trying to kind of stick relatively to the canon of the shows, but also trying to make my own choices at the same time. Kind of teetering the line of the unknown as well as the known possibilities, like with this transwarp jump. I know that they do try to push it in the show, ends up with Harry and Chakotay going back to the Alpha Quadrant, with Voyager crashing on a planet, and it results in Harry and Chakotay going back in time to fix the solution. So it is what it is. But that actually involved having 7 of 9, I believe, and her Borg implant. But I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Now we don't have 7 of 9. We do still have a Borg, but 7 of 9 was a hero character I could use. So whatever happens, guys. So if you enjoyed the content and want to see what happens next in episode 9, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help the channel out. And feel free to hit that follow button and to watch me live and watch me make mistake after mistake, because apparently that's what's happening in this playthrough. But with all that said though, I've been your host, Dr. McKay. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers and goodbye, and live long and prosper. Toodles. Bye.